Hey, Stephen Gillum here from Wages of Cine. This is 31 Days of Horror. Got an invite to a party tonight. I don't know what to expect. Let's find out.
Hello, darlings. Welcome to Murder House. Come inside for a closer look. Hello, boys and ghouls. I am Hellbarbie Clairvira tonight, here with Mr. Stephen Gilliam, ready to review Night of the Demons. Excited about it, actually. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I actually had never seen it when we first met, and I think when you start talking about it is what made me go see it.
It's probably one of the most ridiculous movies of all time with as far as like dialogue and the acting goes, but that's what makes it to me. I mean, Linnea's just awesome in whatever she's in, and I love some of the lines they give her.
This came out after Return of the Living Dead.
This was after Return of the Living Dead. I believe this was 1988. Is, I believe, the time it was. And even the sequence, it has this great animated look to it. I love it, and it's the music.
Clip art and stuff.
The music is great. I mean, they used a lot of the. I think on the sequels, Part 2 and Part 3, they tried to use like some of the stock footage from this movie, which is pretty incredible. I think it's terrible but awesome at the same time because it was almost like they couldn't do what they did with this movie with the other ones. You know, the second one was actually had a. You could tell they had a bigger budget actually, but it just wasn't. It just didn't have the same feel. And you know, Amelia came back for it, and I think Linnea was supposed to, but I don't know what happened with all that. And by the time you get to Part 3, it's I don't even know what that is.
Now you have the.
Yeah, I have Part 2, which I actually have on VHS, which is old school. Which I'm glad I held on to it because I love the cover and that it still has rated R, big sticker in orange on it, like, you know, you're doing something bad by watching the rated R. It's got the whole sci-fi horror area, you know.
Do you know where in town you can still get VHS at?
I don't actually, except
Dead
for
Media at the flea market.
Oh yeah, Dead Media. That's right. I have been in there.
Angel, isn't it?
Angel is awesome. He's a really awesome guy.
Has a really cool collection.
Cool stuff. Yeah, definitely go check him out. Hi, Angel. Night of the Demons 3, I finally found it at Bad Monster. A vendor had it, and I got Amelia Kincaid to sign it, and it says, Angela wants you to buy a drink to Claire, party with me, Angela.
That's awesome.
She was really cool. It's priceless to me. And
I kind of wish she was in more movies.
And by the way, that's not her on the cover. She was kind of upset about that. She was like, they didn't even call me to do the cover. But, you know, yeah, she's awesome. She's a great actress. I loved her. To me, she is Angela. There could never be another Angela. I mean,
which they tried to do in Night of the Demons remake.
The remake. I can't even talk about it. I'm not one of these purists that's like, no, it can never be remade because to me, it keeps it alive. Sometimes remaking a film and it introduces it to the new generation. You know, you get, you know, the new generation that needs to be exposed to this stuff. Like kids today, you know, they need to see the 80s horror genre in the 70s. That's where the best films came from, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the old school stuff is amazing too. They need to see that as well. Like, you know, anything with Boris Karloff and, you know, the Ed Wood movies are fun, which is kind of campy but awesome and awesomely bad. But spoiler alert, not to ruin anything, but of course the whole second premise of the second movie was Suzanne left her lipstick and somebody got a hold of it.
Did she leave it in the house?
Apparently the lipstick tube was haunted.
Nice. Which is like one of the most memorable scenes.
Yeah.
I read on the internet that Linnea Quigley met her husband, her first husband. He was a makeup artist Steve Johnson, I think.
Oh, is he the makeup artist?
He's the one who did the cast for her breast for that scene.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think they met on that.
The
They
lipstick
started
tube in the
dating.
boob is definitely one of the best scenes in movie history. It's so ridiculously awesome. I mean,
Speaking of Linnea
stop
Quigley,
looking at me. It's one of my favorite things ever.
we first officially met working on a movie that had Linnea Quigley in it, Vampire. We'd met before, I think, run into each other at Toys R Us and our toy collections did.
Oh, yeah.
We officially met on the set of Christopher movie, Vampire.
Me laying there naked on the floor for, I think I had to lay there for like an uncomfortable hour or something. I was like, what is taking so long to get a shot of my ass? It was the weirdest thing, but it was fun times. Working with Chris is always fun. It's always crazy. You never know what's going to happen. Who would have thought, I would have got to do Cabaret Diabolique, which has been that was a lot of fun.
Had Linnea.
Which with Linnea's and that as well.
Directly with Linnea Quigley on that.
She was a lot of fun. I was actually trying not to fanboy because I'm a big Linnea fan.
Sure.
Since I was a kid. I mean,
it's always tough. Like we've had some opportunities to meet some people we've seen in the movies, and it's like, what do you do? What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, she was so down to earth. I remember she was really cold, and she was sitting in the closet at Le Chat Noir, just kind of bundled up, and I was standing there talking to her, and I was talking about some of the lines in this, and I did the whole "Run, Judy, run, see Judy, run." And we were laughing about that. Or Trash is my favorite character too. She played Trash and Suzanne are my two favorite roles she ever did. I mean, I liked her in Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. That movie's awesome too. And this guy, he was like the Brooklyn guy. You little asshole. Just crazy.
But you kind of felt bad for him, and like as it progressed in the movie, it wasn't really that bad of a guy.
Yeah, he wasn't really. But what I want to know is he went in. He goes at spoiler alert. He goes in Whole House first, and he hides.
Right.
I'm like, why didn't some get him while he was in there? But
they would have been fine had they not. It was the mirror, right, when they actually tried to invoke the.
I think that's what brings it out. But I think something bad would have happened regardless. It just seems like, apparently you're not supposed to cross the stream. The underground stream is one of the things that can save you. And then what was it in the 80s with the token characters you knew were going to get killed? But I like the fact that in this one, everybody you thought would die actually didn't die. And they were such jerks for this. I knew they were going to die. I was like, they're going to die.
This is a weird group of friends. Like, they're not really friends.
None of these people would hang out. Like, none of these people. I'm like, who are these people? What is going on?
Everybody shut up. Now concentrate on my reflection.
This is the best. I already accepted I would die in a horror movie from the 80s. I was either going to drink or I wasn't going to do drugs or I was going to be the party girl.
It was just starting to work. Les, I swear something.
And of course, one of the other innocent girls, she sees the big demon mask that looks like something that I made out of cardboard and plastic.
Now, who was the face that hits them?
Her.
Her?
It was her
okay,
dead,
that's like when she was it's foreshadowing her.
Her death. Another great line.
Noise, the stink, and the chill.
Noise, the stink.
The noise, the stink, and the chill.
So if you experience those three,
You may have demons.
Get past the stream.
Yeah, run. Make sure your house is not buried on an Indian burial ground. Don't call a priest. It won't do any good. That happens in the second movie. A nun comes over. She couldn't even help them.
Doesn't help.
She did all right.
Yeah.
She's pretty badass. She had her rosary of power. Oh, here we go. We're just to my favorite scenes in the entire movie with Suzanne, where she drew with pink lipstick all over her face. I'm fixing my makeup.
Is everybody here on drugs or something? You're a sweet little baby, man.
Love this.
Yeah, it was a scary movie back then.
Yeah, it was.
You watch it now, it's
hilarious. It's hilarious. It's actually almost borderline comedy to me, but I love it. I recommend it to anybody who loves good 80s horror. It's great.
So, Night of the Demons.
Awesome movie. I have to say, I've said it several times in the review. It is, if not one of my favorite films of the 80s,
Yeah.
horror B films. I don't really know whether I classify it as a B film. It had really good effects in it. They were all practical. It really isn't bad effects. There's some things that, are a little silly looking, but that's what made it kind of magical.
Yeah, that's like made it 80s.
Yeah, and it had that feel to it. Like I said, I give it 5 Suzanne boobs.
Nice. I'm going to go similar because it goes with that. I'm going to go with 4 lipsticks.
4 lipsticks. Awesome. But
With the lipsticks right in there.
yeah, and you could put them in we'll be missing one, but it's okay. They can be uneven. She's a demon. She could pop one out and put in the other one.
That's
there we
right.
go. But amazing film. It has Linnea Quigley in it, who's my favorite scream queen from the 80s. Her and Patty Mullen. And I'll have to say Amelia Kincaid is up there, even though Night of the Demons was her big claim to fame. I guess her aunt was in the Golden Girls. Her aunt was other trivia, which a lot of people don't know about. Her aunt was Blanche in the Golden Girls.
Really?
Yep, Rue McClanahan. And for all you Golden Girls fans, you need to be checking out her niece in Night of the Demons. It's amazing.
I'd like to see a Golden Girls horror film.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool. A fan film.
Yeah, I
want to play Dorothy.
that'd be awesome.
I would so do it. Or Blanche. I could do Blanche too.
Let's,
Be hilarious.
Let's go do the seance then.
Awesome. We're gonna go do a seance now. We'll be right back. Okay, everyone. We are now in Hull House. Everyone, focus. Focus on my image in the mirror. Keep staring until the image becomes completely dark. Focus. Focus.
Blood on my pants.
Oh yeah, this was just like last minute damn Ruby's makeup. Which is you can get anywhere at Halloween time.
Your cheap Halloween.
This is Ruby stuff, but this was a actual that is a wound kit. I don't know who makes this.
I think I got that one that I got clearance from Spirit.
This is like a wound kit. I believe it's one of those kits you get with some prosthetics, isn't it?
It's kind of like in 3 stacks.
Yeah,
I bought a bunch of them,
this
I
is
stacked them all
wound
up.
kit, and it's got a really great red, a really dark red, so like a blood wound. It's got a black, a white, but like a sick yellow. And then I used some, weirdly enough, some cheap LA colors you can get at dollar stores or Dollar General. You can be amazed at how great this stuff works. Don't let people tell you that you have to use expensive makeup because it's not true. But yeah, fun
Some
stuff.
vampire blood.
Cheap vampire blood.
And,
you can get that at even Walmart sells it this time of year.
And then some ghoul teeth I just bought at a Halloween store.
Yeah, the gold teeth were great. They were pretty creepy.
And you can be a Night of the Demon for Halloween.